Hello everyone, good morning. This is Charlotte. This is going to be a bit of a different video because I am simply going to be working on a new project and thought I'd put the camera on, so it's more of a chat type of a video. I came across this box. It's a whole planner card box and fell in love with it. Just got it yesterday and thought, well, turn the camera on. You can go on YouTube under Elizabeth Craft Designs and you can literally see what this is all about. But there are, I believe, 4 dies. I'm not promoting this. I am just going to share me putting this box together and creating all the goodies that are going in it. I am going to change this up. This has 12 dividers, as you can see, but I'm going to be adding a lot of stuff to it. But this is one of, I do believe there's 4 die cuts that you can get with this. It's a Rolodex type of a card. Look at that. Ah. So there's a story behind how I found this out, but I am going to be gessoing. You can paint, you can gesso. I am going to be gessoing these pieces, and then I think I'm going to use Tim Holtz decoupage on my box. So this video won't be assembling the box. This video is going to be gessoing the pieces. So we've got a side piece, 2 end pieces. Here is the bottom. These are the sticks that create the sliders. Here's the other side. So I think that's all I need for this part, is just a bottom and 4 sides, and that's what we have here. So I just thought, well, let's put the camera on. We can just talk. I'll tell you the story of how this came to be, and I'll leave it right here so that if any of you are interested in checking it out. I'm a little bit worried about this because if I break this, I am in big trouble. So I think I'm going to be using this Liquitex gesso. Hopefully it doesn't need to be watered down because I don't believe I have any water with me. And you can paint, you can leave it, or you can gesso it, or you can just leave it, decoupage it, cover it with paper, whatever you like to do, leave it natural. I picked gesso because I have gesso, so it's like, let's use it, girl. But anyway, we have a scrapbook store that is called Scraps of Love, and it's up in Peoria, which is north of Phoenix. And Dana asked me if I wanted to go with her, and I said, of course, you know, I want to go. So she had an order, a scrapbook order that she needed to drop off to a friend named Peg. So it was on the way, and so we stopped at Peg's house, and yeah, I think I'd like to. Let me see if I've got anything in this spray bottle, any water, and it looks like I do. So I'm going to dilute this down just the tiniest bit. So anyway, we stopped at Peg's house, and we were out in the driveway. This was before the summer. So this was before the heat got really bad. And probably was a couple months ago. So Peg was telling us what she was working on, and she was working on this box, and she had all the pieces. The box was assembled, and she was showing us pictures of it, and then she went in the house and ran out with all the die cuts, and, you know, of course, Dana and I are like, oh my goodness. It was like, I want that box, you know, I want the box. So I ordered the box, and Dana ordered the box, and I got it yesterday, and was talking to Dana about it, and I said, you know, Peg had made the box exactly as it is, and I thought those dividers are begging to have. This is a card that is over the divider. Okay, so this card literally would pull forward and then you've got a plain divider. There's no such thing as a plain divider for me. So my brain is just going crazy with the ideas of everything that I can do with this box. So this box I am going to keep. I know that some of you are probably going to be asking, so I am going to keep this box for myself, but I am thinking, how cool would this be done like in a shabby type of a box with maybe lace and flowers. And so I think I might order a couple more of these boxes and make them and put them in my shop. So that's kind of where my brain is going, but that could change. Let's see. Let me do this one and then see where we get. But I am absolutely in love with this box and the idea of the box. And so I was on this morning, I went on YouTube and subscribed and watched the video of her putting the box together, showing how she thought it should go together. This is Elizabeth Craft Designs, and I haven't watched any of the others, but I was excited. Hubby went to Kirsten's house this morning like he always does on Saturdays, and he should be home within the hour. So he just goes and he visits, hangs out a little bit. And I thought, let's put the camera on because I know some of you like to see what goes on behind the scenes. It doesn't always necessarily be a how-to or a create with me. It can be kind of a craft with me. So this would have made a really good live. I don't know what it is about going live, guys. It just makes me nervous. So I keep thinking about it, but I'm nowhere near there yet. So, yeah, I'm just kind of hanging out, and I am thinking I want to do the Tim Holtz decoupage black and white paper, decoupage paper. I'm thinking, now he has a couple. One is all the black and white florals. I don't want that. But I am thinking there's another one. And then I thought if it's too much pattern, I can always take the gesso and go over it. So I don't know what was used on this. So I'm going to have to go and see. Hopefully there's a video on how they decorated this box. I am hoping. Does it give the measurements? Yeah, 8.25 by 4.25. So 8 1/4 by 4 1/4, and it is 1.5 at the back end, or 1.5 inches high at the front and 2 1/4 at the back. So I mean, it's a good size, but I am so into wanting to use the die cuts, and you can see here is the large. This would be your monthly. The backing, this part here would be this, your January through December, and then you've got your smaller one, which would be this here. So there's just so much that you can decorate that, yeah, I am really excited. I know that there's a die cut that I have coming that is tags. There's a little tag right here. This one for maybe those of you that are interested in this. This is 2226 planner cards for I wish I could show you the other dies, but I don't have them. Hopefully they're coming soon. I was in no hurry because I wanted to do this part, but it goes together. I think this is almost dry. Goes together really easy. You could see this just goes, fits on there and you glue it. So, I mean, it's 4 pieces and then you put your little sticks in, and that's what holds your little like Rolodex cards. So I think I might be able to, I think we'll do 2 coats, but this is the bottom. It really isn't gonna matter. I don't know yet if I'm going to decoupage the bottom. I don't know what would be the point. You're not gonna really see it. And I can't tell on here. I can see here there's script, like book page script right there. So I would imagine they did something with the bottom. Maybe just put a piece of plain cardstock or something like that. So yeah, I am excited for this. I don't know where I'm going to put it. I'm going to have to get rid of something if I want it here on my desk. I'm going to have to get rid of something to make room for this, but I just thought the decorating possibilities, it's kind of like, remember when we did the file folder journal, how fun that was to decorate? This reminds me of that, and that was so much fun that I knew the second I saw this. And then when I was thinking about turning the camera on this morning, I thought, how fun would this be to do like shabby with laces on the cards and flowers. So I think I'm gonna have to I think I'm gonna have to order a couple more boxes to do. Yeah. So how friggin' fun is this? And gesso sometimes can be a little rough feeling, but you can take a little sanding block over that. And I am going to use inks, just like she did. When you look at around the edges there, you can see that she used inks. I am going to use inks. So this is really what's happening today. Don't want to get any paint inside those little holes here, because this is where your little sticks for your Rolodex part, they're gonna go in here, and you want those to be able to fit. So we don't want anything clogging any of that up. So yeah, kind of just to pop in. So what I will do is I will go ahead and do another coat, and then I might give it just a really, really light sanding just to make it smooth. And then we will put our little box together. And she said you can use just ordinary craft glue. She used Nuvo glue, fast drying glue, but she had mentioned you can use the Art Glitter glue. You can use any glue that you want. Doesn't have to be anything special. When you glue your little pieces, I mean, I may not put the camera on to glue because it's probably going to take me less than 5 minutes, so there's no point. But she said when you do glue, you're going to put a little bit of glue on these little things that poke out, and then you're going to come and rub glue around here. You're going to put this in, and when you put an end on, then you're going to put masking tape or washi tape just to hold it together. Let it glue for about 1 to 2 hours just to make sure, and then from there you can decorate. Now, Dana had said to me that she would put it all together, then she would paint it, then she would decorate it. I told Dana, it's funny how brains work, because I'm like, I'm gonna paint first, I'm gonna decorate first, and then I'm gonna glue this together. So when I watched the video this morning, that's what she did. She recommended painting first, putting whatever paper on that you want to put on, and then assembling the box. So the next video I make is going to be, we're going to put the decoupage papers on. But I will give this, I'm going to let this dry, and then I'm going to give it all a second coat. And then I think I'm going to do just a really, really light sanding. And even if you can see the wood through, that's fine. I don't care, because we are going to put papers over it. So this is what I'm calling a, I don't know, a chat video, I guess. So you can be looking for these. This is like a chat video #1, guys. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.